She was 12, laughing one moment, collapsing the next. We were halfway through our family vacation, sand, sun, and laughter blending into something that felt like normalcy. Until it didn't. I can still hear the thud, the panic, the way her small body went limp in my arms. The hospital lights were too bright. The doctor's words were too calm. Severe dehydration, possibly stress-induced. We'll need to keep her overnight. I sat beside her bed, watching the IV drip, listening to the beeping monitor. Steady, fragile, alive. Then my phone buzzed. At first, I thought it was messages of concern, family support, maybe prayers. But no. It was my wife's mother and my sister, laughing, finally having peace without the pathetic drama queen, followed by a string of laughing emojis, posted, public, shared for the world. My wife saw it before I did. Her silence that night wasn't grief, it was guilt. I didn't shout, didn't throw the phone, didn't say a word, because I had already learned, rage is loud, but revenge is quiet. They thought it was harmless gossip, just venting. But you don't call a child a drama queen when she's hooked to machines. You don't mock a father's panic while he's still holding his daughter's hand. And you don't do it where I can see. I replayed that post for days. The words, the laughter, the heart reacts. Every comment from people we called family. They'd shown me exactly who they were. And in that clarity, my purpose sharpened. I started small. While my daughter recovered, I started visiting their homes under the guise of checking in. Fixed a light bulb, dropped off groceries, helped with technical issues. They thought I was being the good guy, the forgiving one. But forgiveness is an illusion I mastered early. In their homes, I noticed everything. My sister's hidden wine stash under the sink, despite her job at the school that forbids alcohol. My mother-in-law's lost diamond earrings sitting quietly in a drawer labeled "Not for Sale." I installed something simple, a discreet camera inside the smoke detector, one in each kitchen. For safety, I told myself. For proof, I knew. Over the next month, I collected footage. Hours of them speaking freely, gossiping, lying, mocking others, even each other. My sister complaining about her students. My mother-in-law admitting she faked a back injury to claim insurance. Every secret, every sin, caught in crystal clarity. Then came the day my daughter came home, stronger, laughing again. And I smiled too, because the final piece was ready. They returned from a weekend getaway to find the house quiet. No alarms, no broken locks, just a simple envelope on the kitchen table. It had their names on it, written neatly, in my handwriting. Inside were photographs, still frames from the videos. My sister pouring wine into a school thermos. My mother-in-law showing off her fake injury act for a friend. And beneath those, a printed screenshot of their original post, finally having peace without the pathetic drama queen. Except this time, I'd highlighted every name that had liked or commented. Attached was a small USB drive. No note, no threats, just silence. They must have thought it was a bluff, until they plugged it in. Footage started playing, their own voices echoing through the kitchen, their secrets, their cruelty, their laughter. It wasn't just the two of them. I'd sent copies to others too. Their work supervisors, their insurance agent, a few mutual friends. By sunset, their phones wouldn't stop ringing. My sister was suspended the next morning. Professional misconduct, the letter said. My mother-in-law's insurance claim was revoked and under investigation. And the best part? Neither of them could accuse me. They couldn't prove I'd done anything. Everything I used was theirs. Their words, their actions, their consequences. I didn't destroy them. I just held up a mirror. A week later, my wife asked me if I'd seen the news about the scandal in our family. I just said, "People show who they are when they think no one's watching." She didn't reply, but she knew. She always knew. Now, sometimes, late at night, when the house is quiet, I walk into my daughter's room. She sleeps peacefully. No IVs, no monitors, just the soft rhythm of breathing that tells me she's okay. And I think about that post again. Finally having peace without the pathetic drama queen. Funny, because peace is exactly what I have now. They still don't speak to me. They avoid family gatherings, whisper when I enter a room. But they also don't dare cross me. They learned something that night about silence, about consequence, about the man they thought was too calm to fight back. I don't shout, I don't forgive, and I never forget. What they found on that kitchen table wasn't revenge, it was balance.